let's see. The last time I streamed was 4 days ago. Since then, I have done a bit more of exploring. I am adventuring 44 now. I don't remember if the last time I live streamed if I was 42 or 43. I think I was 42. I went artifact hunting yesterday. Let's see. Last time I live streamed. Oh. So since the last time I live streamed, I've got one new artifact on my razor. One new artifact for my razor. I got my Barbara to level 70, and I got her book to level 80, and then I got her healing talent, one of them, to level 4, I think it was? 5. Level 5. What is this? Book of Freedom, I need 3 of those. I can make 3. Sweet. Right now I need scrolls. Scrolls. That should be it. Yep. Alright. So I believe the last time I played when I used Barbara's ability, the Showtime one, let the show begin. I think it was only killing me for 800 HP, and now I believe it should heal me for 2,000. It should either be healing me for 2,000 or 1,900.
I wonder when I'll be as
a lot
tall
more
as my
than
big
before.
sister.
Since the last time I played, I've also pulled this lady in the wishes. I got her level 60. I also leveled up my Ito. The new update came out yesterday, so I finally was able to do stuff in my teapot. I still need a Devil's Claw. I did unlock a new area. The Inconomia. It's like an underground heaven kind of area. And I think I might try to 100% this area just because it's what I've recently discovered and spent a few hours inside already. And in this green area right here, I'm pretty sure I've collected all the chests. I'm pretty sure. This area, I think I've collected almost all of them. It's just this one thing right here. I think there may be a chest in there and maybe right here. But I don't have the material I need. Or either I do have it and I just don't know that I have it. But there's something I need to get through a barrier of some kind. All these markers right here are places I think there's chests or something I should be looking at. Um, yeah, I spent about like I think 3 or 4 hours in this area. Now I'm at 47%. That's because before I went to like this spot, I spent like an hour and a half looking around here for chests. So like when I was right here, I would look around here for chests, and then I would move to the next location. Make sure I looked all around the area, and then move to the next location. And I just kept doing that. Except for right here, I can't just go straight down. I actually have to go this way, and then it goes. Oh, well, actually, when you get to this spot, then you just go straight down. There's like a teleport thingy. Other than that, I got to this area, and put down these markers so I can make sure to look back at them. They either might be chests or something that I don't know, and I should just take another look at it. But this place is guarded by a barrier. I don't know how to get through the barrier. The artifact I got from my razor is this one. I don't know if I had these other ones on too the last time I played. Or live streamed. But I have them. My razor's constellation is 3 now. So I pulled them a couple more times in the banner. I think it's friendship level 6? Yeah, it's friendship level 6 now. So I unlocked all his story and I read it all. It's pretty cool. I've unlocked all of his voice lines except for one, I think. Yeah, except for one. Unlock as Ascension Phase 6. And that is the last Ascension, I believe. Because I already have him at 80.
I smell
but I need to be level, or Adventure Egg 50, I think. I already did my commissions for today. See, I just not long ago got to Adventure Egg 44. I have a whole lot more potatoes. I went around for a few days and just bought all the potatoes that I could. I have this portable waypoint thing. I haven't used it yet because I haven't found a spot to use it on yet. Oh, I did buy. I had 1,000 geosigils, so I went to like the marketplace and I got all the potion thingies I needed for Traveler's Geo Ascensions or Constellations. So that's maxed out now. I do need to pay a visit to the Sakura tree. I think that's what it's called. Secret Sakura. No, Sakura tree. Whatever. So I could level up my tree because I have 52 electro sigils and it takes 25 to level up once. Level 14. I do need to get it to level 17 in order to like the level 6 ability, because then I can start going back to collecting all the electroculus. That's a tongue twister to say. These things. There's a few of them I couldn't get because they were behind barriers. And I don't want to like collect so many of them that I forget which ones were the ones I haven't collected. So I put that on hold. I bought a couple more of these. The Primo Gems I've been earning from the polls. I got like 400 more of these. Stardust. Let's see. Got 82 of these things now. I did start placing stuff in my teapot. I caught a few animals with a net. So I caught these ones. I also got every single element of these crystal flies. Took me a while to get this one, the blue thunder weasel, because I didn't know how to use the net. So every time I found one, I just started chasing and spamming the button without even realizing I was pressing the wrong button. So I spent about an hour and a half just finding one of these. Coincidentally, I found this weasel and this snow fox in the exact same spot. So I got lucky enough to catch both at the same time. I did put one of the waypoints in my teapot, so I can now just teleport to it. I didn't add too much. These I thought were the things that you put the fishes in, but it's these things that you put the fishes in. So I put these types of fishes in here. Oh shoot, I actually need to take one of these out. This one doesn't match. Oops. Oh, which one is this one? This thing plays all my music. This is what you use the golden donut rings for. See, I don't have them in my inventory anymore because I used them to unlock all these soundtracks. This one's the pond, I should have it. Yeah, these guys. I guess I can't put it. I do want to catch a red one of these ones. I know where to find one. I don't know the exact location. I just know the general area. It's in the chasm somewhere. Man, I just wasted that. But there's a fishing spot in the cavern, or the chasm, that I saw a red fish in. Why do I have this other one now? Don't know. Yeah, but Barbara's book is at level 80 and refinement rank 4. So if I could just get one more of her book, that would be pretty nice. I upgraded Aloy a bit. I was told that she's useless, but because of the fact that I have played her at Zero Dawn and I really love Aloy, I'm gonna level her up anyways. I think I got a level. I can get her to level 60. I did finally get past that part with the Archon. Electro Archon, the one that got stuck on. Oh, the new update came out yesterday too. My friend got that water girl in the middle. And that one ninja with the green hair and this sword at the bottom looks pretty cool. But she's not out yet. So I've been told.
Hello.
I think it's 2 keys to unlock one of these. There's not one here of Razor. Which is slightly disappointing. I'd like to learn more about Razor. But I'm not complaining. Klee is a friend of Razor. When you get into friendship level 6 and you unlock his last story, it tells you about a story of how he didn't know what friends meant, and then he met Klee in the forest and they played together for a while, and then he was like, oh, so this is what a friend means. And then that's when he decided that his goal in life would be to get stronger so he can protect his Lupical, which is what he calls his wolf pack, his family. It's another word for family. Like Ohana means family in Hawaii. Yeah, so Razor's friends with this character.
I'm hungry. Let's hunt.
I don't want this. Yeah, I don't even know what those are. I found out about them since the last time I live streamed. Did I not activate it? Unable to. I don't know why, but when you're in the teapot, it says you're in co-op. It's kind of annoying. Let's see if that worked. Oh, I have to finish one to start the next. Alright, makes sense. So now that I have gone past that spot with the Archon, where I had to fight the Thunder Lady after saving Toma, it then started this quest.
I keep watching.
And I really wanted to do it, but I didn't want to do it without live streaming. And it was like 4 in the morning. I don't know, nobody's even gonna be awake at that time besides me. Even though nobody watches these videos, I really don't care. Just as long as I know that I made it during the day. Because that's when, I don't know. During the day is when I watch videos. During the night, I still watch videos, but not as often as the day. So, I'll get started on this.
I heard they added a couple more people to the wanted list. They're high-priority targets, apparently.
But most of our forces are out on the front line. How are we supposed to effectively prioritize them? We'll just have to make sure we keep our eyes peeled when we're out on patrol.
I wonder how they're faring on the front line. Last thing I heard was that we'd pushed the resistance back to just northwest of Musojin Gorge. I don't know if that's true.
I doubt it. Their rear guard isn't far from there. We're gaining ground at the moment, but I don't think we pushed them back that far. Anyway, we should focus on patrol. Come on, we're up.
Fair point. Time to go to work.
The northwest of Musojin Gorge. So that's where the resistance forces are based. We should keep asking around, though, just to be safe.
Oh, hey. You managed to escape too?
Yeah. Where are you headed?
Hiki Village. I've heard the rumors, but it's still gotta be a safer place than a war zone. What about you?
Don't get me started. I was recuperating on Nozuchi Beach. It's complete chaos over there. The Resistance aren't having an easy time of it. They don't have the manpower for an all-out confrontation, so they can't contend with the Shogun's army. The front line used to be further forward, but they had to retreat a couple of times. Now they're back to Nozuchi Beach. And that's where I've just come from. I was lucky to get out. It's much too dangerous. Their forces are so scattered that no one knows who's who, and anyone you run into pulls their weapon. I just dropped my luggage and ran here. I think we need to keep moving. Things are changing so fast. The further away we can get, the better.
Agreed. Why don't we stick together? Can't hurt to team up with someone.
Nozuchi Beach. Sounds like that's where the Resistance and the Shogun's army are battling it out right now. Let's head over and take a look.
I actually think that I do need something from here.
Avoid the trees. Follow me.
I think I do need something from here.
It's my lucky day.
Let me check if this is what I need. There's a specific furniture piece I want to build. So I need a certain tree wood. God, why did I just teleport like that?
Maybe.
Let's see. Nope, different wood. Narukami Island.
If you ever have any questions about the
Narukami Island. And that is not where it was. Nope. Definitely not. I collected the wood before, so I've obviously been there. Narukami Island. Down here, perhaps. What if Narukami Island? Oh, it's the whole island itself. Should be trees right here then. Farm these trees. I don't think this is the tree I needed. That's the one I need. Let's smack that around. Damn it, can't enter in combat. Let me just teleport over here then.
Maybe you're...
I wanted to create the bed now. That's seriously not the wood? I got it. Human mirror wood. Timber obtained from Sakura tree. Oh.
If you ever have it...
Does that mean I just smack this tree up here? No, can't hit it. What about the cherry blossom trees? These trees. I'll grab it. Yep, this is the one I need. For real this time. Just...
Maybe...
There we go. There we go. It is the next day. Yep.
If you ever have any questions...
Alright, so over here is where I put the wild animals. I got 2 weasels over here and 2 foxes. And then right here is where I have the second one. This is playing Dusk and Mondstadt. So I put all the dogs in the corner, and the cats too, with Razor and Barbara. Because Razor, it doesn't say... Razor does know who Barbara is, He didn't say whether they're friends or not, but he does know who she is. It's right here.
Shining Barbara is a good child. Very good child. Klee, friend. Friend, but big hassle.
So I don't have Cleese though. Right now, the only company I could really give him is Barbara. Also, another thing, my bedroom's up here. You could place Paimon down. Oh, and then I got the Husky in here. You can place down Paimon, which is pretty cool. I believe over here is the kitchen. Yeah, I have her in here. She likes to cook. And everything else is just empty. Anyways, back to this quest.
Hey, look! Do you think that's a resistance fighter? Looks like he's in a tight spot. Let's go help him out!
Oh, last time I played, I also did do the cleansing shrine quest. So I got this part unlocked. And I unlocked a mask. This mask. There. Fortune blueprint. It's a blueprint. I didn't even know that. Huh, well I could make that, I guess. I did buy some more books too, to add to my archive. That's pretty much it.
Don't hold back!
I have pretty good damage with Razor now.
Allow me. It's my body to train harder. I've been bested.
Let's see how much Barbara heals for. Hmm. 1,500, that's a little less than before.
You saved me. I thought I was about to die. Thank you so much for your help. I'm Tepe, of the Gobius platoon. I'm with the Resistance. I was sent to the front line just recently. I was looking forward to doing my part. Instead, it seems I fell at the first hurdle. So, you aren't dressed like Resistance fighters? Have you come here looking to sign up? Great! Just the other day, I heard General Goro complaining about how desperate we are for more people. Your support will make a big difference. I'll escort you back to our camp. But first, let me bring you up to speed on our current situation. As you can see, the Resistance are at a constant disadvantage when it comes to open confrontation. The goal of the Shogun's army is to uphold eternity. To this end, they have the support of the Tenryou Commission's general, Kujo Sara, who commands an exceptionally strong force. As for us, vision bearers are few and far between as it is. And because of the Vision Hut decree, they're rarer than ever. The fact we're even able to hold out is thanks to the brilliant strategic mind of Her Excellency, Sango no Miya. We're also indebted to the great courage shown by General Goro and the Resistance troops. If only I had a vision myself. Not only would I be better placed to share Her Excellency and General Goro's burden, but I'd be able to hold my own on the battlefield too. I couldn't help but notice that you used elemental energy when saving me just now. You must have a vision yourself?
He's a special case. He doesn't have a vision, but he can control the elements anyway.
Are you serious? That's incredible. I guess that means you're immune to the Vision Hunt decree. You have to let me introduce you to General Goro. He'll welcome you with open arms.
Alright, every time he's saying General Goro, I keep thinking of the Chief Goron from Ocarina of Time, The Legend of Zelda. It just sounds so much like it. Goron. You just replace the U with the N and it's Goron.
Perhaps I can also make a worthy contribution this way. Of course, I'd much rather prove my worth by the sword. If only taking down Shogunate Samurai was as easy as you make it look. Anyway, we shouldn't delay. Let's head off.
Avoid
While
the
I'm
trees.
here,
Follow me.
I'll pick up that quest right there. Oh, there's two of them. Okay, I'll pick up both. So that way I don't forget that they're here. Another suspicion. Let's go read it. Wow. I just had one extra. By the way, I was chubby so much. But I still. Oh my god. Oh. I ain't clipping that. Oh man, that was funny. There's another world quest somewhere around here. There it is. Because this one says part 1, I'm not going to do it yet. So I'm just going to continue doing the Archon quest. If it didn't say part 1, I would have done it. But because that part 1, I know it's going to be a whole series of events. It's the doggy boy. So he's Goro. I think I have him. I do have him. Ooh, and I can ascend him.
With this newfound strength.
Wow, I haven't even heard his voice before. That's what it sounds like?
General Goro of the Watatsumi Island Resistance ready and waiting. I've long heard of your sterling reputation, and I look forward to fighting our way to victory side by side. So, what do you think? Did that sound inspiring?
His voice is not what I thought it'd sound like. At the same time, I never thought of what his voice would sound like. I thought his voice would have sounded like a bit of the Traveler, now if I give it a little thought. Judging by his face and size. Anyways.
I smell a rabbit.
This is what happened, General Goro. I was surrounded by Shogunate samurai, and they came to my rescue. They can use the elements without a vision. The Resistance could really use people with that kind of skill. We should bring them in.
I presume you've heard that the goal of the Resistance is to defeat the Shogun's army and repeal the Vision Hunt Decree. This is no easy task. Each who sets foot on the battlefield must be ready to sacrifice their life. Tell me, why do you wish to join us? The Resistance cannot accept any who don't possess a warrior's will. You and I must be certain of your decision. You're referring to the ceremony to mark the 100th vision seized under the decree, right? Yes, we received some news of it here, despite it taking place over in Inazuma City. There was a disturbance, allegedly. Highly unusual considering that the Raiden Shogun appeared in person. Why do you wish to discuss this all of a sudden? Unless you have some information to share. What?
Yep, we had a fight with the Raiden Shogun and everything. Then we grabbed the Vision Bearer and whisked him off to safety. After that, they added us to the Army's wanted list. That's why we came here.
Now that you mention it, we did just recover a bounty notice from a Shogunate samurai defeated in battle. It read, "Reward for the capture of a blonde-haired traveler and their mysterious flying pet." Huh. So this refers to you two?
What? Who are they calling a mysterious flying pet?
My apologies. I understand your situation well enough for now. On behalf of the Resistance, welcome to our ranks. Her Excellency is currently away from the camp. We don't know where she went, but she instructed us to take care of everything in her absence. I will ask Teppei here to show you around the camp first, and then dispatch you straight to the front line. If you're ready, of course.
Yes, sir. I used to be in the logistics division, so I'm the right person to show you around. I know the setup like the back of my hand. I'll make sure you get a warm Resistance welcome. Let's start with the field hospital. Some of my friends are recovering there. Last time I saw them, I promised that I'd introduce any new recruits. When they're finally back on the battlefield alongside us, we'll all be brothers in arms.
Is this a new recruit?
Looks like a strong addition to the troop. Hopefully someone I can spar with after I've recovered.
Whoa, whoa. Brand new recruit and your first thought is to start sparring with them. You're getting ahead of yourself. That wound of yours isn't something that's gonna clear up in a few days. Teppei, did you bring this one in? How are things on the front line?
Well, the enemy are much stronger than we could have imagined, but we're holding our own. I've been right in the thick of it. At one point, there were a horde of enemy troops surging towards us like the tide, but I didn't flinch. I drew my blade and charged straight into the fray. 4 Shogunate samurai, and only 1 of me. But I still managed to fend them off.
Look at you. When did you grow nerves of steel?
This guy stole the show, though. When he saw me tiring and falling back, he burst onto the scene and took down a whole group of them in one fell swoop. They were no match for him at all. I heard he even stormed the Vision Hunt ceremony, and that the Raiden Shogun herself failed to take him down.
Amazing work, both of you. Still, I can believe most of that, but him facing off against the Raiden Shogun? I think you might be embellishing the story a little there, Teppei. I mean, we've all heard of the Muso no Hitotachi, right? Either way, to tell the truth, with all the losses we've sustained recently, I was starting to lose hope in our ability to hold out much longer. But seeing fresh recruits join our ranks and hearing Teppei's exploits, I'm itching to get myself better as soon as possible, so I can get back out on the front line.
Huh. That's a lukewarm epiphany if you ask me. While you're lying there itching to get better, I'm still out there training hard despite my injury. Oh, even though it burst open again yesterday.
It did? Well, do you need me to get you something to dress it with? I heard about a remedy recently that uses wild bugs. All you need to do is grind Onikabuto into powder and it makes a very effective dressing. They say it feels cool on the skin and acts fast to completely cure flesh wounds.
Sure, I'll take one. Thanks.
Sounds a little strange to me. I would have thought wolf hooks would do the trick, but it's your decision.
Well, how about we let our new recruit decide? I'll stay here and make some preparations. If you're a fan of weird and wonderful remedies, please gather some Onikabuto for me. I'll take it from there. But if you're more of a wolf hook advocate, bring some of those instead. Personally, I recommend we try the new remedy. It sounds promising.
If I remember correctly, the Onokabute, whatever he said, I don't know if I said that right, are the electric beetles. I think. I could be wrong. I think that's what they're called. In that case, I think I only have 3 of them. I swear that's the beetle, I think. I don't know which tab they would be in. Oh, this one. These things. Onikabuto, yep. The beetles. He didn't say how many to bring, so I'll just talk to him one time again. I'm just cleaning my controller real quick. Talk to him, see how much he actually needs.
Thanks for your help. Have you decided which dressing to use yet?
Oh, I only need 1. Oh.
All right, I knew you'd back me on this. I can't guarantee it'll work, but if it does, everyone will be fighting fit again in no time. Why don't you hand me the ingredients? It's a bit of a chore to prepare, so I'll take it from here.
Ow, ow, ow. Huh? Just like that, the pain stopped. Now it just feels numb.
Looks like this might actually work. Not bad, Teppei. As soon as I'm better, we'll have to do some serious sparring together to make up for lost time.
Sparring? You have a one-track mind, seriously. But good going, Teppei.
I like this guy's spirit. Not this one right here. The other one that likes to spar. I would definitely spar with anybody if I was in this situation.
When you first applied it, it felt like you were rubbing salt into the wound. But then the pain disappeared and there was just a cool sensation. I swear, I can feel my body repairing itself already. Still, I better not start overdoing it quite yet. Thanks to both of you for looking after us so well. The day I'm discharged, drinks are on me.
Just glad we were able to help. Alright, I'm gonna continue giving our new recruit the grand tour. Rest up, you guys.
Don't forget to visit the training grounds. Get some practice in before you hit the front line.
I like this guy.
Calm down and get some rest.
The training grounds. That reminds me, they should be doing archery training over there right now. Well, let's head over.
I had to do something. I had to clean my dog's eyes. You know, like dogs when they have like that. I don't know if it's when they cry and they just turn into little chunks under their eyes,
hide now.
or it's eye boogers, like humans get eye boogers. So I'll just clean her eyes.
Let's hunt.
Oh, another miss. This sucks. Let's see now. I've loosed exactly 10 arrows and only one...
Bullseye?
Only one hit the target.
Well, I'm not an archer. I think that's what they're called. But I had done archery before, and I do play. I used to play a lot of Zelda, and I could say that depending on the weather, it'll make it more difficult to shoot an arrow. Depending on the weather, like playing golf. Depending on what the weather is, the golf ball after you hit it will either go to the left, the right, sideways, back, or backways. The weather could be the reason why this guy's not hitting his shots. But then again, they are supposed to be practicing, so they should at least have some skill of being able to shoot an arrow and hit their target in this kind of weather. Anyways.
This isn't good enough. It's evident from these past few days that practice alone isn't enough to improve our marksmanship. How hard could it be? Just draw the bow, aim, and shoot. Clearly, I underestimated the skill involved. With progress like this, who knows when we'll be fit for battle? I suppose all we can do for now is wait for the drill master's next visit and ask him for more tips.
Oh, is he gonna make me shoot a bow? I would like that.
Seems things have gotten tough on the front line recently. All the best drill masters have already been dispatched to fight. I guess we'll just have to keep practicing ourselves. At this rate, who knows if we'll ever become resistance fighters.
Come on, guys, less complaining, more training.
Teppei-senpai?
Listen up for a second. I've come to introduce our newest recruit. In battle, he single-handedly slayed multiple shogunate samurai without so much as breaking a sweat. And that was after interrupting the vision hunt ceremony with a feat of stunning bravery. Not to mention surviving an encounter with the Raiden Shogun.
Is that true? Perhaps you'd be willing to give us some archery tips? We promise not to take too much of your time. A quick demonstration would be all we need. Our previous training was so rushed that we hardly remember the proper technique.
I was right. Hold on a second. Has the traveler always worn an earring? I actually don't remember if he's always wearing an earring. Huh.
It would mean a lot.
Oh, you got it. We won't let you down.
Assuming I have to switch character. Did it say blue characters? So I missed one shot so far. I missed one shot.
Well, there you have it. I told you our latest recruit is pretty strong.
Incredible! I think I understand what I was doing wrong now. My posture was off, and I didn't draw back with enough force. Seems I also need to focus on keeping my grip steady and monitoring the external environment. If I can get those few down, I'll be hitting my mark in no time.
Bruh! This guy literally had no idea what the heck he was doing. He just described every single step. Except for the part with looking stylish.
Those few, huh? Watching your demonstration was a great help. I learned a lot. At least this time I was able to observe some proper technique. As long as I can retain it, I know I'll become much stronger. Honestly, before this whole conflict came about, I was just another everyday citizen of Watatsumi Island. My wife and I were leading a quiet life together. War and battles were the last things on our minds. That all changed with the Vision Hunt decree. The actions of the Shogun's army ignited something inside me. That's why I joined the Resistance. The road ahead of us now seems like a long one indeed. Can those of us without visions or combat skills really become adept fighters like them? There's no use in speculating. Thank you both for your help. We'll keep practicing as much as we can.
Stay focused. With us holding the front line, you can continue sharpening your skills until you're ready. Now then, let me show you around some other places. Where should we head next?
Sir, we've got trouble. The Shogun's army is attacking. There are still many wounded in the camp. We mustn't let the enemy break through. We'll need your help to hold them off.
What? Impossible. How could they have reached us all the way out here? We'd better go assess the situation. A chance for us to prove our worth in battle.
I must withdraw. I've lost. I won't forget this.
Well, we managed to hold them off. But what would the Shogun's army be doing here? We have sentries and patrols posted all around the perimeter here. The enemy should never have been able to reach us this far unnoticed. Unless we have a traitor in our midst. They must have an informant, feeding them intelligence and helping them to approach unseen. That's the only possible explanation.
I don't know why, but feeding them intelligence seems like a bit of a weird thing to say. I would probably say they must have an informant feeding them information, not intelligence. It's a bit weird.
Our priority is finding the agent and protecting the camp. This is my chance to show what I'm made of.
Sir, if I may. I just returned from inspecting the perimeter. It appears that several portions of our defensive walls were already collapsed. The Shogun's army must have known about this vulnerability and made their way over from the cliffs nearby before attacking through the gaps in our defenses. I suggest we repair the walls and double the guard. That should keep them from sneaking up on us like this again.
In that case... Understood. Leave the repairs to us. We can make use of the wooden rope nearby to patch up the defenses. Why don't we make this more interesting, recruit? A contest between the two of us. Just don't underestimate me. If there's anything I know, it's logistics. You'll see.
I like this guy's attitude. He's trying to have, like, fun with it. Collect nearby repair. Is it this? Oh, the arrow. Repair the wall.
Alright, that should do it. The Shogun's army will have a hard time getting past this, no matter how determined they are.
So who won?
Seems I've made another valuable contribution to the Resistance. But why does it always have to be logistics work? I thought getting transferred to the front line would be a chance to showcase my abilities and square off with the enemy. Instead, here I am. Doing what I've always done before.
Why are you so insistent about being on the front line?
It's just like General Goro said. We joined the Resistance because of our warrior's will. There are a multitude of ways to contribute to the Resistance, but who wouldn't want to take out a few Shogunate samurai given the chance? Anyway, we got more than we bargained for inspecting the camp. Let's report back to General Goro. If all goes well, we might just be assigned a few missions closer to the action.
I'll protect us.
Barbara seems to be healing me for less now.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
I could have sworn she was healing me for 1,700. I could have sworn she has been. But now she's only healing me for 1,500. I should have sent her though. I should. Just like, because she's my only healing character. And literally, I haven't made that much food at all because I've just been relying on Barbara to heal me. And ever since I got her from like level 40 to level 70, she has been helping me a whole lot more. And I have 5 artifacts on her, but there are only 2 artifacts I actually upgraded. The flower and her cup is the only 2 artifacts I've leveled up for her. Because I don't want to level them up too much, because I don't want to waste any materials leveling up these artifacts when I could just get better ones. And there are better healing characters than Barbara, it's just the fact that I don't have those characters. So, right now, Barbara's the only healer that I have. And probably the easiest healer in the game, since she's just a rare. Not only that, but now that the new banner has come out, then when I try to point out for the new one, the Yilon, I have a chance to gain Barbara. And if I get her Barbara's constellation all the way to maxed out to constellation 6, instead of having a 31-second cooldown, I'll only have a 10-second cooldown, according to a friend that I know. And that's a very, very big cooldown, and Barbara really already heals me for a lot. So I need 6 more. 4.
I keep watch. You leave, you come.
Am I missing any other achievements? No, I'm almost done with this. Complete domains with the other players. Almost done with that. So close. Defeat Aznaha. Azadaha? Oh, that's the Thunder Lady. That's the Thunder Lady that I was fighting. I'm pretty sure that was her. Dragons. Open 80 chest. Raise the frost barrier tree at level 8. Right, I think mine's only level 5. If not, then maybe 3. Make a weapon from a dragon's remains. I don't even think I made a weapon at all. Unlock 10 interactions with your companions. Don't know what that means. Receive 5 gifts from your companions. Don't know what that means.
I smell rabbit.
Let's dance.
Strange. I don't see General Goro anywhere.
We've had a change of plans. The General has been dispatched to the front line to lead our forces into battle. The Shogun's army is attempting an advance on the main front. Reports have it that Kujo Sara is now personally leading the enemy forces. As for us, it's been days since Her Excellency last made an appearance here. We've executed almost all the directives she gave us, but have received no further instruction. The situation is becoming grim. If we retreat any further, I fear morale may falter. For now, we can only pray that General Goro will be able to turn the tide, however difficult that may seem.
We should go to the front line. Our forces need all the help they can get. We're no use to them here. We mustn't let Tatarasuna fall to the enemy.
Something I gotta check real quick.
Avoid the trees. Follow me.
Let the show...
So, you are the only one here? I thought I might get to meet your grand strategist. She is the one that's been causing our forces so much trouble. The fact the Resistance has even held out for this long is thanks to her. But soon, the Resistance will fall. They are no match for the might of the Shogun's army. Her schemes mean nothing now. We have already rooted out those behind the Resistance. All who have dishonored the almighty Shogun will be punished.
I have faith in Her Excellency and in the soldiers of the Resistance. The Vision Hunt Decree is a brutal injustice. Our resistance has only just begun.
It is futile. There is one other thing. I'm sure you've seen the recent arrest warrants. I trust that the blonde traveler is somewhere among your forces now. I will make you a deal. Hand him over to us, and you'll buy yourself some time. A respite from the bloodshed would be advantageous to both sides, would it not?
So that's why you brought reinforcements. Just to get...
He is of great importance to the almighty Shogun. But the way I see it, he is expendable to the Resistance.
That's where you're wrong! He means just as much to us! As a member of the Resistance, he's a comrade! I'll never surrender him to you! The Resistance never betrays its own. Her Excellency made that clear to everyone from the very beginning.
General Goro!
Teppei and the Traveler, what are you doing here? It would appear our time to fight side by side has finally come.
Well, well. We meet again. This time, I won't let you get away. I thought that you would seek refuge with the Resistance in the hope of receiving asylum. That you choose to show up here proves that you have more bravery in you than I had originally thought. And now that you're here, I have a proposal. Why not represent the Resistance in a fight of honor?
A fight of honor? What's that?
Before the battle begins, each side chooses their finest warrior for a match of single combat. To the superior force, there's little significance in such a duel. But to the weaker force, victory could constitute an important boost to their morale. Her motives are clear. She wants to use the match as an opportunity to capture you. Do not feel compelled to participate. We could take the fight to them without such a ceremony.
Well, what do you think? Will you fight?
I want to say I accept, because I know for a fact I could take them down pretty easily. But also, I won't lose. I accept. Oh, they're both the other ones. Oh, okay. They're having me fight this guy? But he looks so weak.
Remove all threats to eternity! By order of the almighty Shogun!
Be wary! You're up against a powerful opponent!
Four hits.
You got this!
I do want to point out though, that first guy that I did fight before this guy right now, when he said that one sentence, he kind of sounded like Rock Lee from Naruto Shippuden, or just Naruto in general. He sounded like him for a second there.
More than one round! Keep it up!
That one was 7 hits.
Look! That's 2 rounds in a row! The Shogun's army is not invincible! We can win! The soldiers are rallying! Your warrior's will is bringing them hope, Traveler!
10 hits.
Stronger than I anticipated. This contest has served its purpose. Soldiers, attack! Glory to the Shogun and her everlasting reign!
Prepare to engage! All of you, with me!
I bet it's gonna make me do a trial for him.
Hold the line! Her Excellency!
The wait is over, my comrades. Now is our moment!
Calm as the breeze, my lady.
I just hope you can afford all these mercs you've gathered!
Kazuha!
We meet again, old friend.
Retreat!
All forces, retreat!
Greetings. This is the first time we've met. Please, allow me to introduce myself. I am Sangonomiya Kokomi, organizer of the Resistance and also the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island. Perhaps it's the first time you're hearing that title. To put it simply, I'm the person currently in charge on Watatsumi Island, which is also the home front of the Resistance. I've actually heard all about you from Beidou and Kazuha. I hadn't expected to find you join the Resistance, though. Do you have a plan beyond this point? In that case, shall we continue our conversation at the Shrine of Sangonomiya? Although the Shogun's army has retreated for now, the war is far from over. The Vision Hunt Decree has not been repealed, and neither the Tenryo Commission nor the Raiden Shogun show any sign of stopping. In short, our problems have yet to be resolved. I
I suggest we move to the shrine to discuss our counterplan. What say you?
Can I come too? I know Watatsumi Island very well. I can carry on being your guide if you'd like.
Goro, thank you for all you have done. Our forces are weaker than the Shogun's army, and my absence can only have made the recent days all the more trying for you. I'm afraid I must still ask you to stay a while longer, to keep eyes on the Shogun's army and also to see to the wounded. But I will ask the mercenaries to remain stationed here, and Kazuha is here too. Hopefully this will serve to reduce the pressure you are under.
Well received, Your Excellency.
I must return to Sangonomiya now. I have a few things to attend to. Once you're ready, please rendezvous with Teppei. He will escort you there. Thank you for all your efforts so far. From this day on, I fight alongside you. Fight for the future of Inazuma.
I guarantee you, only the Alcor could pull off an ambush as quietly as that. Did we give you a fright? I gotta admit, I was caught off guard myself. When we dropped you off in Rito, I wasn't expecting Tatarasuna would be the next place I'd see you. But wherever you might end up, you'll always be part of Captain Beto's crew. If you're ever in a tight spot, come and find me. I'll have your back. I guarantee you. Did we give you a... But wherever you might... If you're ever in a tight...
On the way here, I happened to learn of the bounty on your head. As expected, you seem to have given them quite the challenge in that regard. I hear also that you witnessed the Raiden Shogun. I trust she's as oppressive as ever. The Musono Hitotachi. Are there truly those who can withstand it? Perhaps one day we will be able to face her oppression head-on. This is the reason I returned to Inazuma.
Aha, there you are. Good to see you. Your appointment with Sangonomiya is fast approaching. We should get going. Are you ready? We'll start by heading to the camp on Watatsumi Island, and then we'll go meet Her Excellency together from there. If you start to feel seasick at any point during the trip, let me know straight away. That said, you've spent time with the Crux fleet in the past, so I think you'll probably be fine. Ready? And away we go!
Let's dance.
Here we are, the training grounds for Watatsumi Island's troops. Right now, the resistance is predominantly made up of local soldiers from Watatsumi Island. Some of them are fighting with the Shogun's army in Tatarasuna, and some of them are stationed here on the island to keep the locals safe.
Did you used to train here too?
Yep. Unfortunately, I had to join the fight in Tatarasuna before I'd had the chance to impress the instructors, so they had me start off by helping in the logistics division. I'll be staying here for now. If you need me for anything, just come here. If I'm not around, just write a note and stick it on the wall. As soon as I see it, I'll come find you. Shoot! It's nearly time for the appointment with Her Excellency. I'll have to show you around Watatsumi Island some other time. For now, let's get ourselves over to Sangonomiya.
So, Sangonomiya is the name of the place where Sangonomiya Kokomi lives? Huh. Let's go check it out.
Food supplies are the absolute top priority, period. We cannot afford any losses. With the conflict between us and the Shogun's army getting more intense by the day, we must prioritize the stability of the rear guard.
Understood. I will think of a way.
Take heart. We have a fresh batch of supplies in hand, and I'm working on expanding the army. I appreciate that the lack of manpower has been hard on all of you, but things are going to get better.
We're expanding the army? Oh, that's great. Whoever this mystery supporter is, they're doing us a great service. Huh? Teppei, what are you doing back on Watatsumi Island? Might I ask who?
VIP guests of Her Excellency, that's who. I'm acting under orders to escort them both here.
Oh, really? Wait, so are you the new recruit everyone's been talking about? Strength of 20 men, splits an arrow in twain from 100 paces, skin as hard as diamond. That's you?
Seriously? What is going on with these rumors?
You've come a long way. I'm sure you must be here on pressing business, so I won't disturb you any further. Feel free to visit me if you have any time to spare. Your Excellency, I'll take my leave.
Your Excellency, I couldn't help but overhear Okubo mention something about a third-party supporter? What was that about?
Not long ago, someone wrote to me saying that they wish to support the Watatsumi Island resistance effort. To that end, they also furnished us with a great deal of supplies. Thanks to them, we can finally start recruiting troops on the scale we need to openly confront the Shogun's army on the front line. I am not without my doubts, but Watatsumi Island is hardly affluent, and these supplies are a much-needed lifeline for us. The sender's conditions were also reasonable. They simply ask us to dedicate ourselves fully to fighting against the Shogun's army. Whatever other motives they may have, we are at least aligned on this. So let's consider them an anonymous ally. Naturally, we shouldn't let our guard down. If you discover anything out of the ordinary, please report it to me at once.
Your Excellency, does this mean that the food at the front line is gonna get any better? I was at the field hospital the other day, and everyone was begging for some barbecued meat.
Don't worry. I've already made arrangements for that. Everyone will have their fill of meat. But to be clear, still no alcohol.
That's fantastic!
I understand how hard it's been on everyone. The Resistance Army's rations have barely changed at all since the Vision Hunt decree was first announced. I will discuss this with the Logistics Division to see what further improvements can be made. However, our supplies are still limited. I must ask you to remain patient until victory is ours.
When will the Vision Hunt decree finally end?
That's the question, and I'm afraid I don't have an answer. The mere existence of the Vision Hunt decree is baffling. The Tenryou Commission's attitude just doesn't seem to add up, and neither does the Shogun's. The Tenryou Commission's zealous support for the decree seemed to come out of nowhere, and the Shogun seems completely indifferent to the fact that it has effectively caused a civil war. I suspect the Vision Hunt decree won't end until these mysteries are solved. All I can say for certain is that as long as the Vision Hunt decree remains in force, we will never give up our fight. Traveler, To confirm, knowing the current situation facing Watatsumi Island and the Resistance, are you still willing to fight with us? Good. Then here is your assignment. I hereby appoint you as Captain of the Watatsumi Island Special Operations Unit, Swordfish 2.
Whoa, what? Swordfish 2? Is this the same Swordfish Special Ops unit that I'm thinking of? It's hard enough getting into a Special Ops unit at the bottom rung, let alone jumping to Captain in one fell swoop. This is incredible.
Although this appointment breaks with convention, I firmly believe that with your wisdom, courage, and strength, you can lead your team to victory.
Great! So when do we take up our post?
The members of Swordfish 2 are currently on standby in a valley to the southwest. Ronin have been causing trouble down there lately, and we need a special operations unit to eliminate them and stabilize the rear guard. I have already written your appointment letter, which you'll need to show them on arrival. Once that's out of the way, please lead them in ridding the area of Ronin. The Special Ops unit comprises Watatsumi Island's elite soldiers. They can be a little rough around the edges, but I have every confidence that you will win their trust.
What about me, Your Excellency? Any battles you need me to get involved in? I want to make a contribution to the Resistance too.
Of course. I'll arrange something and brief you shortly.
All right! One successful operation coming right up! You may have swiped the captaincy of Swordfish 2, but watch this space, because this guy's on his way up!
Okay, sure. Well, be careful out there. Don't push yourself too hard. Well, Traveler, let's move out.
Ah, you must be the new captain of Swordfish 2. Her Excellency briefed us in advance. Your reputation precedes you, and the appointment letter is all in order. But I still have my doubts.
About what?
I'll be straight with you. I want to know whether you have what it takes to lead us.
You mean, like, a duel?
Normally, a duel would be the quickest way to settle the question. But this time, we've got a better way. We're stationed here because of all the Ronin causing trouble in these parts. If you can get rid of them for us, we'll take that as a measure of your strength.
So not only are they say they don't trust me, but they'll start to trust me if I do this for them. But we're supposed to work as a team to take them all out, not just me taking them all out. So they're making me do all the work.
All right, let's show them what you're made of.
And I forgot what a Ronin is. The samurais are Ronins?
Let's get down to business. Finally, to the ferry.
Okay, seems like you can hold your own. The rumors are exaggerations, of course, but still, your abilities are admirable. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kotoku, acting captain of Swordfish 2. This is Yoshihisa, a fellow veteran of the team. I now formally cede the position of captain to you. Swordfish 2 awaits your orders.
There are 2 hard-hit areas. This was one of them, but thanks to you, this area is now secure. Their only remaining stronghold is located at the shallows on the east side of the island. That said, the ones over there are tougher, and there's more of them.
You got that right. Watatsumi Island is busy fighting the Shogun's army on the front line. We can't let these guys mess up things at the rear.
That's not even all of them. They have 2 more camps nearby. Whichever camp we attack, it's the Ronin in the other 2 camps that'll cause us issues. They might decide to provide backup or abandon them and escape on their own. But Captain, that would put you in great danger. If we spread our troops too thin, we won't have enough men to guard you. It's too risky.
Yep, the Traveler eats amateurs like these for breakfast.
All right then. We'll deal with them all in one go and rendezvous with you on completion.
Let bloodshed.
It's my lucky day. There's more. To the ferry. Finally,
I taste blood.
To the ferry.
Let me try my blade.
Keep them ready.
Let the show begin.
Fall before me. This will do. One strike will suffice. Take this. You win. This could go like this.
That should be the last of them. You didn't get hurt, did you? Cool. Paimon wonders how everything is going with Kotoku and Yoshihisa. Should we go over and check on them?
Captain!
Captain, the other 2 camps have been cleared. The entire rearguard of Watatsumi Island is now secure.
Great! We solved the Ronin problem and got everyone to look after us, too. But what's next? Let's go back and check with Kokumi.
Finally, we got it done. These Ronin have been bugging me for ages, but Kotoku wouldn't let us at him until now.
What? No way could you have taken them down without the new captain here. I was putting the safety of the team first. Got it?
Oh, come on. You were just being a coward.
Hey, cut the attitude! These guys, honestly. Forget them. Let's go. Let's dance. I'll protect us.
How was it? Did your initiation go smoothly? Yes, that's standard for the team. But with your level of ability, I'm sure it was a walk in the park. Since you're back, I take it that the Ronin are now gone from Watatsumi Island?
You bet! We sure showed them who's boss!
Good. Now we just need to make sure Okubo keeps a close watch to prevent their resurgence. Thank you. I believe in rewarding merit, so you will be compensated for your hard work. Let me see. Too soon for another promotion, I think. I could increase your pay. I gave him an assignment. He's taking part in a surprise attack against the Shogun's navy. He expressed a desire to be on the front line, so I honored his wishes. Now, speaking of assignments, I have a special mission I'd like to give you.
A special mission?
Yes. In between Watatsumi Island and Tarasuna, there are some ruins relating to a god who fell in the Archon War. There are several small islands there, often used as a transit point when transporting supplies. Recently, however, supplies stored there have started to go missing for no obvious reason. Stranger still, the Resistance army passed by and reported they found no signs of danger. I'd like to task you with getting to the bottom of this. It's not urgent, so there is no need to leave immediately. I suggest you take a few days to familiarize yourselves with the army, and also with Watatsumi Island. When Teppei returns, you can catch up with him, then pick a day when the weather's good to set sail for the islands.
Is Teppei really gonna be okay? He has a tendency to dive into action without thinking things through. Oh, Paimon can't help but feel a little worried about him. Oh, why don't we go wait for him at the training grounds?
Long time no see. So, how's Swordfish 2 treating you? Getting along okay with everyone? Well, you're in luck, because this seasoned veteran's got a few leadership tips for you. Raising their pay will boost morale, while giving them a few bounties will act as an incentive to go the extra mile. It's also important to maintain strict discipline at all times, and finally... wait. What was it? What was it?
Wow, where'd you learn all that, Teppei?
I read it in a novel from the Eye Publishing House. It was a long time ago. You wouldn't believe how many dongo it took to convince my friend to let me borrow it.
You're seriously gonna use a novel to tell people how to run an army? Pretty sure that's called being an armchair general.
Ha ha! That's where you underestimate me. That's right, I'm learning military management on the job now. Just like you. You'd better believe it. Thanks to my outstanding achievements in the recent naval battle, I have officially been made the captain of my very own Special Operations Unit. It's a brand new unit, Herring 1. What do you think? Pretty awesome, right? I spoke to Her Excellency, and she says our uniforms are in production. Let's go collect them together once they're ready. I can't wait to put them on. We're really gonna look the part. Ah! Everything's going great. Our mystery sponsor supplies have really helped turn things around.
Will Paimon get a uniform too?
Of course. You're a recognized member of the Watatsumi Island Resistance.
Yippee!
Captain, a new assignment has come in.
Thank you, soldier. I'll be there on the double. All right, I better go. See you again soon. You'd better watch out, partner. At the rate I'm going, I'll overtake you if you're not careful.
They better not kill Teppei. He's like a really chill guy. And the fact that he knows exactly what he's doing. Oh, man. I don't want this guy to die.
In your dreams, mister!
I wouldn't be so confident if I were you. I'm at the top of my game right now. This is my time to shine.
I'm so surprised that Tepe's been made a platoon captain. He must have been working super hard. Let's take a break, then go check out these Archon War ruins. Place. But Sangonomiya was right. It doesn't look like anything suspicious is going on. Could they be hiding? Let's see what we can find. These electro monuments look a little suspicious.
Alright, so they run out every few seconds. So I'm gonna need
Alright, let's go.
more electro characters.
Oh, how exciting! I'll keep an eye on you.
A huge launch drill! Was it drawn out by the electro energy?
Let's dance.
I taste blood.
over. As monsters go, that one was pretty tough. But what's such a huge Thunderhelm Lodge Trail doing here in the first place? It doesn't make any sense. Also, the atmosphere here gives Paimon the creeps. Anyway, the good thing is that it's over now. We should probably get going. Huh? Tepe, what are you doing here?
Wow, this is a surprise. I didn't know you were the ones investigating here. I just got back from delivering some supplies to the front line. I figured I'd stop by and clear any threats in this area on the way back.
Are you alright there, buddy? You're looking slightly the worse for wear.
I'm fine. It's nothing. I must have caught a cold a couple of days ago while I was out at sea. On my way past, I heard that someone had just arrived on the island to investigate, so I thought I'd come and take a look. If there'd been some real danger, I might have had the chance to be the hero. Shame it was just you guys. Guess I came here for nothing.
Tepe, don't you think there's something strange about this place?
Now that you mention it, there is something a little off about it. It could be that the Tatarigami is more palpable here, I guess. We're not that far away from Orobashi's remains.
Orobashi? Who's that?
A god. Look, there's the corpse over there.
Ah! It's a gigantic snake skeleton! Oh, it looks terrifying!
Orobashi was the one who brought our ancestors from Enkanomiya to the surface. That's the origin of the Watatsumi Island you know today. Our ancestors regarded it as a guardian deity. But during the Archon War, Orobashi invaded Yashiori Island. The Raiden Shogun came out in person and slew Orobashi with the Muso no Hitotachi. That same slash also formed what later became known as Musojin Gorge.
The Raiden Shogun created Musojin Gorge in one slash? Wow, that's pretty incredible!
Yes, but the Archon War was brutal. And Yashiori Island was completely destroyed during that battle. They say the Shogun lost something very dear to her along the way, too. Since Orobashi's death, there has always been some animosity between Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate, but our different beliefs have nothing to do with why the resistance was formed. We only rose up to fight against the Vision Hunt Decree. When Orobashi attacked civilization, the Shogun stood up and put a stop to it. But now that the Shogun is stripping people of their ambitions with the Vision Hunt Decree, it's time for someone to stand up and stop the Shogun. Alright, I'm heading back. I was just dealing with some of the Shogun's elite samurai, so I think I'm gonna take a quick breather, and it's on to my next assignment. You should report back to Sangonomiya as soon as possible. Don't stay here longer than you need to. Being around the Tatarigami too long won't do your health any good. Hey, don't worry about me. Peak condition.
Tepe's sure made some big progress if he's already dealing with Shogunate samurai. Paimon can hardly believe it. Let's report back to Kokomi.
I keep watch. You leave, you call me.
If you're scared of lightning, hide now. I smell rabbit. I keep watch. You leave, you call me.
Kokomi, we're back! Oh, look, Goro's here too! What happened? They look so serious.
Approximately how many people are exhibiting these symptoms?
I haven't had the chance to do a full count yet.
Kokomi, Goro, what's going on?
Recently, some of our soldiers started showing symptoms of accelerated aging. I called them in for questioning and found out they'd privately acquired some secret weapons from our sponsor. Most of them are highly ambitious types, vehemently opposed to the Vision Hunt decree. They've been using these new weapons secretly since getting a hold of them.
So that's why the war has been going unusually well. But risky secret weapons are not the answer. We must put a stop to it immediately. Goro, have you managed to acquire one of these weapons?
Well, most of the officers refuse to hand them over. Still, I did manage to get one.
Do you know something about this?
So that means our secret sponsor is the Fatui?
But why would the Fatui do this? Forget that. There's no time. Right now, we need to inform the whole army to cease using their delusions immediately. all soldiers who have shown symptoms are to be taken for treatment. I just hope we'll be in time to save them.
Wait a second. Speaking of soldiers with symptoms... No! Surely he can't have... let's go check on him.
Was that why his hair was turning gray?
Goro, let's go to the Resistance camp ourselves. The use of delusions has to stop right away.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Goro, let's go to...
Yes, Your Excellency.
Goro, let's go...
Yes, Your Excellency.
I'll protect us. Let the show be... I'll protect us.
Oh. Hey, guys. What are you doing here? Just a moment. Let me get up. Ugh. It's weird. I don't know where all my strength's gone. Oh, right. Yeah. I haven't had time to give you the full details. Well, I made a lot of great contributions to the war effort lately. Fighting the Shogun's army at sea, taking on Shogunate samurai all by myself, rescuing my comrades from an ambush. Things I never would have dreamed I could do when you first met me. If only I were stronger still. The stronger I am, the more I can do for the Resistance. Wait a sec. Where's my secret weapon gone? It wasn't long after you were made captain of Swordfish 2. I met these mysterious people. Said they were with our supporters. They gave it to me and said that as long as I have the will to become stronger, this secret weapon will answer my call. It's just like a vision, isn't it? Of course, I've never used a vision, so I wouldn't know the difference. Delusion. Oh God. Doesn't sound very good. So, what's the difference between a delusion and a vision? Gosh. Well, I suppose it's not too surprising that a mysterious weapon of unknown origins would come with its risks. I've been getting more and more tired over the past few days, and I have this strange sense of dread. At first, I'd find I was a little more beat than usual after a battle. Didn't think anything of it. But today, I got back and suddenly my vision was going blurry. This is a real shame. There I was, thinking I was catching up with you. Guess I didn't receive the favor of the gods after all. Hey, would you do something for me? When our uniforms are ready, grab mine for me. Bring it back here, and we can change together. What's that look for? Don't worry, partner. As soon as I've rested up, I'll be right as rain. Right as rain, I tell you. As soon as I've rested up.
Tepe! Hey! Where are you going? Hey!
Wait. Did he die?
Tepe's breathing is getting weaker and weaker.
Is he like on the verge of death or dying?
How's Tepe's condition? I have put out the order to cease all delusions. The vast majority are showing some loss of vitality, but nothing serious. Sadly, a few have been less fortunate.
Your Excellency, I'm planning to establish a dedicated field hospital to monitor their condition. The soldiers are up in arms about the ban, though. They know full well what a delusion is, but they still intend to keep using them.
Okay, I'll leave you to deal with the situation. I have to get to the front line. This whole fiasco is certain to be a blow to morale. If the Shogun's army attacks now while we're scrambling to recover, it could well undo everything we have achieved so far. What are your thoughts? No, it's too dangerous. The Sakoku decree is still in force, so their delusions must be produced within Inazuma's borders. To organize an operation of this scale, they will have had to mobilize a huge amount of manpower and resources. They can't have done it without local support. If we want to stop them, we have to destroy the factory where the delusions are made. It's dangerous to go alone. At least take some troops with you.
Your Excellency, given the urgency of the situation, we were hardly discreet when confiscating the delusions. The Fatui are sure to take notice. If we spend any longer amassing our forces, they will get wind of our plans and make their escape.
Very true. Let me think. I gave this some thought while you were confiscating the delusions. The side of the factory must be big and secluded, but close enough to a transport route to ensure the supply of raw materials. Not many places meet these criteria, and if we take the locations where our soldiers receive their delusions into account as well, I suspect the site is likely to be the cliffs, near the ocean at the southwest of Yashiori Island. I'm not going to stop you. But please, be careful. We have lost too many courageous fighters already. I don't want to lose you too.
Huh? You mean to the Delusion Factory? Really? You aren't gonna think it over first? Fine.
Avoid the trees. Follow me. Empty chest. Good for storage.